I started it. Maybe I shouldn't start it. We could do it right here like this.
We're practicing.
Yeah. Is it on?
It's on.
All right. This is for. I don't have to say it's for Fringe Arts, right? No.
No, hold on 1 second. There we go.
All right. I'm just going to say it now in case I show my friends this now. Fringe Arts 2018. I want the world to know about my childhood friend Anthony. When I think of our special friendship, a friendship of 3 children growing up in Pennsylvania in the 1950s, it fills my heart with joy. And want everyone to know of our special bond, which still continues to this day. And I want to share the lessons we learned through our relationship. We didn't know it then, but at that starlight time, it helped us to see the beauty of life and use those years of beautiful stepping stones to help us overcome future adversities. Follow the 60-year journey and see there are always possibilities for hope and brighter future. Or whatever. It's not exact. I don't give a shit. Whatever. The title of my book is going to be Anthony, Mariana, and Me. And the intro to Anthony is, it is only when we truly know and understand that we have a limited time on earth and that we have no way of knowing when our time is up, we will begin to live each day to the fullest. Okay. I am going to be talking about chapter 1 in this video and the starlight time, and that's what I am going to use for the Fringe Arts. So it gives you a feel for my book, okay? So, Starlight Time, Chapter 1. It was a starlight time. Kids were kids, and we played and laughed and sang and danced. In our starlight time, only the classroom and our friendship existed. There was no harshness or pain in that room, and just joy and fun. There was no outside world. I was 8 years old and was friends with Mariana and her younger brother Anthony, and we were just a few kids playing school in the basement of a row home in Philadelphia. I asked my mom, could I go to the Bonanza's house? Mom, can I take the nun outfits to Mariana's now? I love the nun outfits. My mom made them. The outfits were exactly like the St. Joe's nuns from years ago. Black robe and veil with a white collar, which covers the scalp. My mom asked if my homework was done. I assured her it was, and she told me to go ahead, but be careful. I thanked her as I ran out the door because I love going there every day. And I love being a nun teacher, and I couldn't wait to get to my friend's house. As soon as I knocked on the front door, Anthony swung it open and with excitement told me to come in. They were already playing in the basement. As we walked through the living room, we encountered Mr. Bonoma, and as usual, he called me. How are you, fat belly? We giggled and laughed, even though I was so skinny, my belly always stuck out. I love to smell the roses. There was always a vase of roses in the front of the Blessed Mother statue in the entryway at the Bonanza's. I could still smell the roses as I walked through the Bonanza's house, and the smell of gravies, as the Italians call it, as soon as I walked into the door. I called out to Mrs. Bonoma. Oh, your gravy smells so good, Mrs. Bonoma asked. Did you want me to call your mom and see if you could stay for dinner? Yes! Anthony yelled down the stairs. Mariana, we're coming down. You ready? I love being in their basement. It was set up like a classroom. There was chalkboard, old-fashioned student desk, and old teacher's desk. Textbooks were on the teacher's desk. And chalk, erasers, pens, pencils, and paper were always in the room. I can still see Anthony's sweet smile, sitting in his seat like a student, while Marianne and I wore our nun outfits so we could be the teachers. I love spending a lot of time at their house and in this classroom. So, almost immediately, Mariana started to argue with me. And I just want to say, I'm just going to say it here because this is practice. We're still very strong-willed and we're 50-something years older. Well, more than that now, I guess. That was the 1950s and we're friggin' 67. But anyhow, I want to be the teacher, I replied. You were always the teacher. I want to be the teacher. I started arguing with Mariana and to try to make a deal. I will be the teacher today and you can be the teacher tomorrow. Anthony just hangs in the background, mumbling about not minding being the student. He thinks it's fun to be the student. And of course Mariana comes back with, tomorrow you'll say the same thing. Tomorrow never comes for me. I never get my turn. No, I will be the teacher today. You can be the teacher tomorrow. Well, I told her, oh yeah, that's how you want it. I'm not playing. I'm just going home. I can't believe how ridiculous we acted, but we were like little girls, so both very stubborn. I ignored Mariana and started talking to Anthony. Anthony, don't you have a game tomorrow? Anthony replied, yeah, it's in the afternoon. It's good, we won the last couple games. I mean, we didn't even let poor Anthony get a word on Mariana and I. And Mariana is furious and stops her feet. Dolores, you are so bossy. I put my hands on my hips and really let her have it. Look who's talking. And then Mariana whined at me. At least I don't whine like a baby when I don't get my own way. I called out, baloney. You are just mad because I'm a better teacher. And my mom made the nun outfits. They are mine and I'm going home. Poor Mariana. Well, I put her through crap and she put me through crap. But anyhow, we were best friends, the three of us. And Mariana started to give in and begged with her hands. I still want to be the teacher. I told her not today. I couldn't just back down now. Anthony was always trying to make the peace. Mariana, just leave her alone and let her be the teacher. Mariana declared, all right, I'll be the teacher's aide today, but I am the teacher the next time. And I had to get the last word, so I gave it to her. Fine. I didn't want to give her a chance to change her mind, so I ushered her into the nearest desk and gave her out the textbooks. I addressed the class and told them to sit in their seats and we'll get started. Today we were learning math. I love learning math and I love playing school. But anyhow, I called Mariana to do some math problems on the board. I wanted her to have some time in front of the classroom, even though I was the teacher. There were times when Mariana was the teacher. We took turns, but Anthony was always the student. I could still feel the touch of the real textbooks and smoothness of the white chalk and the powder stuck to my hands. We didn't know it then. The hours would just pass, many hours of us playing. I still feel secure, happy feeling when I think of that starlight time. We were immune to the outside world. We had so many hours of learning, make-believe, and pure fun. So, readers, my future readers, I should say, this is the beginning of my book. And this was a starlight time. Unlike now, when we have adversities in our life. But it taught me a lot about love, friendship, forgiveness, hope, and healing. But most of all, friendship. Yay.